From boys to men. These are 7 high testosterone habits that are going to boost your testosterone through the roof. My name is David Ogambe, and as you guys may know, in the world that we live in today, we have lower testosterone than any other time in history. But lucky for you guys, I'm here to change that. Okay, just stick with me. Now, you guys also know that I love to show proof. This was me 1 year ago, September 1st, 2024. I can show you guys the proof if you need it. But as you can see, I had gynecomastia. And why is this important? Because you only get gyno in 2 ways. It's either steroids or you have extremely low test. That's it. Okay? And in this video, I want to show you guys how you can go from that to this. Yes, I got surgery, but again, this was 1 year ago and this is now. You don't just get to this level by making minor changes. I made some very extreme changes, and these 7 habits I'm about to show you guys is what got me from here to here. So let's get right into it. We're going to start with number 7. And minor disclaimer, we are going to have Bible verses throughout this video. If you guys do not want to listen to it because it's not your thing, just skip a few seconds ahead and we'll get right past it. But number 7 is living with purpose and competition. Studies show that men's testosterone spikes after winning or even anticipating competition. Purpose-driven men produce more dopamine and testosterone because their brain associates effort with reward. A mission gives the body a reason to optimize energy and performance. Now for the actionable steps, set clear goals, guys. This is very important. A new PR, clean your room, eating healthy for a win. It's the little things that matter. It doesn't matter if it's cleaning your bed, washing your face, washing your clothes. Just do something, right? These little wins are going to stack up and they're going to become big wins. Competing with a friend and surrounding yourself with ambitious men. Now, some of you guys are very blessed to have had that one gym bro who just pushes you forward. And why? Because you push him forward. You're competing against each other. You guys are rising in the ranks, and this is ultimately boosting your testosterone, guys, because you have to force yourself to grow. You have to force yourself to get better. And lastly, kill your comfort and conquer the hard thing. Romans 7:15, for what I want to do, I do not do, but what I hate, I do. And this is essentially telling you guys just to do the hard thing. Wake up, fix your bed. Most people just leave their bed because they know they're going to get back in their bed. It's minor things like that that makes the difference, right? Number 6, lust, self-control. Frequent ejaculation temporarily lowers testosterone and dopamine sensitivity. Semen retention boosts focus, motivation, aggression through higher baseline dopamine and testosterone. Now, as you guys saw in that picture previously, the reason that I had gyno was because throughout puberty, I was wasting my seed all the time. I was always watching porn, always doing something that I shouldn't have been doing, eating unhealthily and watching porn. And those two things in combination are not very good, right? Again, you don't just get gyno from anything. It comes from something, either steroids, which it wasn't, or having extremely low testosterone. You only get extremely low testosterone if you're doing things like this. So let's skip this. Some actionable steps. Retain for 7 to 14 days minimum, guys. Then control release consciously, not compulsively. To fully conquer your sexual desires, you must start somewhere. Now, preferably, we want to get rid of lust completely. No porn, no sex, no nothing. We want to be able to have the ability to go without that. Because right now, for most men, it's a week, it's 2 weeks, it's 3 weeks max, right? This is a problem. We want to be able to go, or even just to have the ability and choice to choose not to do that. But it's a lot harder said than done, but we have to start somewhere. Sex transmutation. Now, they talk a lot about this in the book Think and Grow Rich. I highly suggest you pick up that book and read that chapter yourself. But when your urge picks up, find something productive to do. Find an outlet, whether it's working out, going on a run, drawing, anything, literally anything, because you want to use that sex energy, which is the most potent energy in this world, and pour it into something productive that's going to push you forward. Avoid porn completely. It desensitizes your dopamine receptors and kills drive. Again, this is honestly, I should have put this higher tier on the list. Ephesians 4:22 through 24. That you put off concerning your former conduct, the old man which grows corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that you put on the new man which was created according to God in true righteousness and holiness. Self-explanatory, guys. Number 5 is mental stress and cortisol. Cortisol and testosterone are inversely related. When one is high, the other drops. Chronic stress keeps your body in survival mode, prioritizing cortisol energy mobilization over testosterone. Some actionable steps to minimize this is prioritize your downtime. Walk in nature, journaling, which I would highly recommend, and even music. 10 to 15 minutes on mindfulness or deep breathing per day. 10 to 20 minutes walks after eating. Now, taking a walk after eating is going to ultimately ease your digestion. Right after you eat, your cortisol naturally goes up because now your body has to process this food, and going on a 10 to 20 minute walk is going to help ease that stress. And lastly, gratitude. Gratitude is the most important thing that you could do for stress ever, bar none. Mix that with some journaling and you're good. Philippians 4:6-7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. Number 4 is sunlight plus vitamin D3, K2 daily. 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 But honestly, this is probably the most important supplement that you will ever take. Um, Vitamin D acts as a steroid hormone precursor. It directly binds to receptors in the testes and boosts testosterone synthesis. If I were to choose any supplement to take, it would be D3 plus K2, bar none. For this very reason, deficiencies lead to lower sperm quality and reduced free test. K2 ensures calcium is properly utilized, protecting arteries and enhancing D3's effects. Some actionable steps are going to be 15 to 30 minutes in the morning of sunlight, no glasses, supplementing D3 5,000 IU and K2 100 to 200 mcg daily, especially in winter because there's not so much sunlight. Eating vitamin D rich foods like egg yolks, salmon, liver, and sardines. Now, couldn't really find a verse for this one, but you guys get the point. Number 3, and these next 3 are going to be the most important if you ask me personally. Number 3, lifting heavy and explosively. Compound lifts recruit the most muscle fibers and stress the central nervous system, triggering higher testosterone and growth hormone output. Very key. Heavy resistance training increases androgen receptor density, meaning your body uses testosterone more effectively. Short, intense training spikes testosterone. Now for the actionable steps. Focus on compound lifts, squats, deadlifts, bench, overhead press, pull-ups, and rows. Rep range 4 to 8 reps heavy, 3 to 5 sets. Rest 90 seconds to 3 minutes between heavy sets. And bonus, at sprints, jump squats, kettlebell swings 1 to 2 times a week. And another bonus, if you guys can find a combat sport near you, I would highly suggest to get in that. And for the Bible verse is 1 Corinthians 16:13. Be on guard, stand firm in faith, be courageous, and be strong. Number 2, sleep 7 to 9 hours. Non-negotiable, guys. Over 90% of our daily testosterone is released during deep and REM sleep. Studies show sleeping 5 hours a night for a week can lower testosterone by 15 to 20%. And I know a lot of you guys who aren't sleeping well or aren't sleeping according to their circadian rhythm also feel like crap all the time because they're not getting the adequate sleep and they are lacking the testosterone because of it. A lack of sleep raises cortisol, which directly suppresses testosterone production in the testes. Now for the actionable steps. Avoid screens or blue light 1 hour before bed. If you can't do this, get some high quality red light glasses. Sleep in a dark room, 65 to 68 degrees, and magnesium glycinate before bed. It's going to help you get deeper sleep, and you're going to feel amazing when you wake up. Proverbs 13:4. The soul of the sluggard craves but gets nothing. The soul of the diligent is richly supplied. Take this as you will, guys, but the guy who's oversleeping or undersleeping is only going to reap the benefits of thereof. Let's get into it. The number one thing that you could do to build your testosterone is eating for fuel and not for pleasure. Let me say that again. Eating for fuel and not for pleasure. Testosterone synthesis depends on cortisol and healthy fats. Saturated and monosaturated fats provide the building blocks for testosterone. Fellas, the number one thing that you can do to get your testosterone from zero to hero is to eat for fuel and not for pleasure. Let me say that again. Eat for fuel and not for pleasure. Testosterone synthesis depends on cortisol and healthy fats. Saturated and monosaturated fats provide the building blocks for testosterone. Nutrient-dense food is critical for testosterone due to its vitamin, mineral, and fat content. Zinc, magnesium, selenium, vitamin D, and B vitamins are essential cofactors for testosterone production, which in some amounts can all be attained through a clean diet. Guys, come on. Actionable steps for you. Avoid seed oils, that's law. Soy and excessive processed carbs. McDonald's, any fast food chain restaurants, get them out the window. Salt your food. Sodium helps with hormone transportation and performance. Eat eggs and beef daily. These two things in combination boost your testosterone through the roof by themselves. These will cover a lot of the nutrients that you need. Now, Corinthians 1, 6, 19, and 20. Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own. You are bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your bodies. And the best way to do that is to eat healthy. Now, that is the end of the video, and I hope you guys really did get a lot of value out of this video. And if you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Now, if you guys want to work with me, there will be a link in the description. We will hop on a one-on-one call to see if I can help you get your test up in 90 days or better. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.